Hello there, my name is David Massey. I'm a watercolorist, oil painter, and charcoal artist. Today, I'm going to be painting a watercolor from a photo that I took in Japan at the fish market. What intrigued me about this photo was the light hanging down from the ceiling, kind of leaning against these aprons. Everything kind of caught my attention, the light, the colors. Also the background, it was somewhat abstract, so I'm really going to kind of blur out some things there, make different colors and sort of melt those around. So anyway, enjoy. I'll make a few comments as we go along. So let's get started. I did a rough sketch just to block in some of the major shapes, large shapes, and we'll start with a warm wash around the light there, you'll see. This painting actually took about 4 hours, so I sped this up so that you can watch it in about 5 minutes. I also try to be very conscious about my edges. I want a variety of edges. I want sharp edges as well as lost edges, or you hear found and lost and found edges. Again, mixing that with shape, size, with warm and cool adds a lot of interest to the painting. So I'm beginning to work on the right-hand side. I did add another color to the mix here, and that's indanthrone blue. It just seemed to me to add a little different blue variety to the picture. I'll be using that with the ultramarine and I believe a little bit of the cobalt. But a major part of that right-hand side is the indanthrone blue. Now I'm coming in with the warm right next to it with a sharp edge. And then mixing in some darks with that to start the whole fold look to the aprons. And I'm going to come back into it later and drip down some paint to add that folding look. And as you can see in the bottom left, I've already started that abstract look. There's another light in the background that's not on, with a light bulb in the lamp, and you can sort of see the beginnings of that. But that lower left corner is very much an abstract, just nothing but color and blurriness. I'm working on the light there. Again, drawing your attention towards the contrast of the light and the sharp edges brings attention to it. The white or the light inside the lamp there is just white paper. I don't think I touched it with anything. Now I'm working on the left-hand side of the aprons. I'm switching between the left and the right just to allow those edges to dry. The edges that I want to remain sharp, I need to let dry a little bit before I come up next to it with another wash so that it doesn't bleed. If I'm looking for a bleed there, then by all means I'll just go right into wet on wet on that. Again, there's some that dark indanthrone blue. There are some straps hanging down those white areas, the strings or straps, whatever you call them, around the apron, hanging from the aprons. I'll come in with some shading on those a little bit later, but for the most part I'm going to leave those white as well. Brushes I'm using today are a number 30 flat Da Vinci Casaneo, a number 4 mop Da Vinci Casaneo, a needle brush from Alvaro Casnet, and a couple of small flats that I use for cleaning up edges. Now I'm just adding in some more details, more darks in certain areas, as well as dripping. Like I said, I was going to drip down some paint on that warm apron in the middle there and tilt the board forward to let some of that flow. Now I'm working on those strings, straps, adding a little bit of shading there just to give them some depth. And then I come in with a shade with the needle brush around the bottom of that warm apron there. I do come in later to disrupt that edge of the bottom of the apron. It just felt a little too fussy having that straight line there. That's the painting. We sign it off and all done. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Market Attire watercolor.